Noon Wine is definitely an interesting film. This was released in 1985. This is directed by Michael Fields, is written by Fields based on the story by Katherine Ann Porter. We have a cast including Fred Ward, Stellan Skarsgård, Adam Faraizl, John Cryer, and various others. And it's set in the 1890s in Texas, and it's about a character called Olaf, who is Swedish, and he arrives at the farm looking for work, and he gets a job, and things are well for a decent period of time. And then a character called Homer turns up at the farm looking for Olaf, and that has the potential to turn everything upside down. And I won't say what Homer wants or why he's at the farm, but I will say it's a great story. It's a certainly interesting story, certainly a very fascinating story, but I will say it was definitely a little slow in places, not to the point where I ever felt bored, but there are certainly some scenes that seemed to go on a little bit longer than they really needed to, but it wasn't too terrible at all. It still felt very atmospheric and really immersive. It was very easy to feel like I'd gone back in time. Not that I'm an expert on 1890s Texas, but I believed what I was watching. I felt like it felt accurate, and that made it a bit more of an immersive experience. And that part of it, of course, was really pleasant. We also have some really good dialogue. There were a few times when the narrative was a little slow, and it was taking a bit of time to move the story forward, but during some of those times we still had some quite good thought-provoking dialogue. So even though the narrative maybe took a little bit of time to get somewhere else, it was still interesting to listen to experience the characters. So I don't really have any real complaints about this at all. As I said, I can't vouch for the historical accuracy. If anybody has any thoughts there, please feel free to share. The characters are very well written. They're really interesting. I really wanted to know more about them. I wanted to dig deeper into this narrative. And we have a beautiful setting. It is filmed in Texas, at least in part. I don't know if it's completely filmed in Texas, but it's filmed at least for some of it in Texas. And we have great music and lighting and costumes. It looks great. As I said, really atmospheric, really easy to buy into the story and to believe the characters. Great performances as well. I thought Noon Wine was a decent experience, and I'm really glad I had a reason to watch it. So if it sounds like a film for you, if you're looking for something quite gripping, on the one hand, it's quite an easy watch. It's quite steady and almost gentle in a way that's a little bit suspicious, because it seems like something is about to happen because it seems like nothing's about to happen, if that makes sense. It's unusually gentle at times, and that's quite effective at creating a certain type of atmosphere. If it sounds like a film for you, give it a go. I thought Noon Wine was not a bad experience at all.